Welcoming you to Cardio Flow for Waldenstroms. We are here with a live group of about 25 people looking to get their blood moving, looking to get their immune system boosted, looking to strengthen and mobilize and be together. And I'm so excited for this class. I really prepared some new things. We'll be doing some whole body movements that are kind of complicated, but we'll break them down and work up to them slowly. And you can stay with the entry point or progress as your body allows and as your fatigue allows. So I take a little bit from here and there and everywhere for these classes, but I am a yoga therapist, so you will hear me often cueing you to breathe. And that is something that will help support our nervous systems, many of us caring for a lot of chronic stress as we navigate an ever-changing diagnosis, ever-changing, where does my Waldenstrom show up? How does it show up? Different treatments as the years roll out. So managing your stress is as important as the exercise and as the diet piece. And so breathing is one of those things that I will always invite you to do. So let's do that to begin with. I'm going to start just noticing my feet on the ground. I might stamp my feet a little bit, feel that connection with the earth. Here I am. And let my feet rest for a moment. Just roll my shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And I'm arriving into this cardio flow class in whatever state of being I'm in. So good to see you there, Sharon. I don't think I said your name. And Joyce as well. And then to get started, I'm actually just going to take some breaths. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Welcoming you. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You could even close your eyes and do 3 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Let the out breath be a sigh. All right, opening those eyes up. We're just going to move a little bit in a lot of places to start out. So we want to get the joints lubricated. And so when we're doing those whole body movements, the joints and the muscles are a little bit warmed up. So always in these classes, we do some warm up and some cool down. A nice little sandwich to our practice. As I move my head from side to side, I'm breathing. All right, and I'm noticing if one side is more resistant or challenging than the other. Just noticing, not judging. And I might take one more on each side. Beautiful, and come back to center. All right, so in our Tai Chi class, we do a movement called the crane, and we're going to be doing a lot of the crane today. I want to do the seated version of it first because we're going to translate it into a whole body motion later. So let's see how this would feel. I'm going to start with my arms at my sides, and my fingertips are out to the sides, and I have a lot of space between my fingers. Right? So my arms are down at my sides, my palms are lifted, so I'm getting a wrist stretch, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's hard to see. And I got lots of space between my fingertips. And as I slowly reach my arms out shoulder height, I'm going to zip up my fingers, and the palms are pointing down. And then I might come up a little bit farther and bring the tips of my fingers together. So that's the whole crane, coming down, fingertips sewn together, and then out to the sides, fingertips widen out. We're breathing in, lifting up, fingertips together, breathing out, coming down. You can do this at your own pace. We're breathing. And as Rami says, we're not just doing the crane, we are being the crane. Breathing in, breathing out. We might do one more like that. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and reach my right arm to the right and grab and pull it in. Reach the left arm to the left, grab and pull it in. So I'm reaching and grabbing. I'm reaching and grabbing. And what am I grabbing? Vitality, mobility, strength, balance, whatever it is I'm looking for. I might get a little faster. I'm reaching, I'm grabbing. My feet are on the earth. I'm reaching across my body, grabbing, pulling it in. Grabbing onto those things I would like to have in my life right now. Community, energy. One more on each side. All right, now I'm going to get rid of the things I don't want. I'm going to throw them away. Throw them away. Throw them away. I don't want any more of this stress. No, thank you. I would get rid of insomnia. Whatever it is you want to get rid of. So I'm really just throwing it away and I'm spreading those fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands down. Feel all of that vitality in the upper bodies. Okay, and we're going to go back to some simple movements here. I'm going to stretch my right arm out and I'm going to tilt my left ear to the left and I'm just going to circle the palm nice and slow. Breathing in. Breathing out, the palm moves down a little bit. Breathing in. Breathing out, the palm moves down. And eventually we're going to be tucking that arm behind the back. We're resting the hand on the hip and spinning the chin down. So I'm getting a really nice stretch for my upper right shoulder, neck area. As I breathe out, I'm softening my shoulders. One more breath. Good, and then we'll switch sides. That left arm out to the left, tilting the right ear to the right shoulder, and circling the palm, just little circles. Palm moving ever downward. That's good. Finding your breath, of course. And eventually that arm can come down behind the back or hand can rest on the hip. And let's take a peek at that right shoulder. Spinning the chin down, breathing. Good, and then coming back up. And if you carry a lot of stress in your shoulders and your neck, you can take a moment just to massage that part of the body. Maybe you carry tension in your jaw, right? Or between your eyebrows, you could do a little massage of those parts. And we were talking with one of our Waldenstrom's friends who lives in Israel who had a lovely shiatsu massage today. We were learning a little bit about that and how massage can be so beneficial for us no matter what we have going on. But you've got to find the massage that works for you. And not all massage is created equal. So we're going to be learning more about that someday in one of our webinars, I hope soon. All right. Let's work. I'm going to move to my seat in the back, and I want to just, if you do not have something to drink, go get something to drink. Take a little sip of that. Trying to stay hydrated as we move into the warmer months. So I'm going to take a nice wide stance here, and I'm going to circle my torso. So I'm just warming up the body head to toe. Circling my torso will do a little bit here for my hips and for my spine. Good, so we're just sitting with a wide stance and circling the torso, and then we're moving back in the other direction. You've got it. So just find your way here with this. And then when you're ready, you can come back to center. We'll do some side bending. So I'm going to reach my right arm up and lean over to the left. Really expose the right side of my body, maybe with another breath, extending, and then relaxing back to center. We'll lift the left arm up and over, reaching to the right, extending with a breath in, and then releasing. And we'll flow from side to side at your own pace here. One more on each side. You've got it. Nice to see you, Diane. And it's wonderful to have you here, Jill. All right. Let's go ahead and step the feet back to center and step them out a few times. So I'm stepping in and out, in and out. My core is strong, and I'm sitting away from the back of my chair unless I have back issues or I'm feeling really fatigued today. Now I'm going to stretch my right leg out and then my left leg, juicing up the knee joint, finding my breath. Beautiful. And then we'll keep that right leg lifted and point and flex the right toe. Maybe you want to do some circles with the toe. If this feels like it's too much, you can bring the foot down onto the earth and do what feels good for you to move the ankle. And we're going to switch sides. Left leg lift, point and flex. Maybe roll the ankle. All right. And then I might just open my arms out to the sides, lift my heart, arch my back, and give myself a hug for showing up today for myself and taking good care of me. Big breath in. All right. Now I'm going to come to a standing posture, and this is, of course, optional if you would prefer to stay seated today. And if there's anything in our session today that doesn't feel right to you, skip it. You could decide to stand up for a while and then sit down. This is your session. This is whatever feels right for you. So let's try some tiptoes. I'm going to hold on to my chair for the first little while and see how my balance feels today. I'm going to come up onto my tiptoes and float my way back down 5 times. We're breathing in, breathing out. I'm pushing through my big toe. Right? You could use the arms if you wanted to. So 5 tiptoe lifts. Now, option to do the tiptoe lifts with our crane movement. So just to recap, the crane starts with the arms. We'll just do the arm portion to start. Down at the sides, like little penguin wings, and my fingertips are tilted up towards my face. My fingers are spread really wide. Then I bring my hands up, zip my fingertips together. And then the arms come up higher and I bring my fingertips, all my fingertips to touch my thumbs. And we're coming back down. So let's do one more like that and then we'll add the tiptoes. Okay, so we're coming down, arms by the sides. This time as we inhale, we might come up onto the tiptoes and float our way down. 3 more like that, breathing in. Do what feels possible for you. Maybe you want to do one hand at a time while the other arm holds onto the chair. And I think maybe I have one more left. Really nice, guys. I think Rami would be really proud of us. So I'm going to take a little stretch here. I'm going to take my hands to my chair or my countertop and keep my head lifted if I have glaucoma. Otherwise, I'm going to fold with a flat back and give my legs a stretch here. Giving my legs a stretch. Finding my breath. and slowly making my way up. Okay, making my way up. Take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to be doing some chair pulses. So I'm going to sit down into my imaginary chair. I bend my knees and then I bring my hips back. I'm pulling my belly towards my spine, so that's really integrated. And my arms can come down by my sides with my palms facing each other. As I inhale, I'm going to swoop my arms up and straighten my knees. As I exhale, I'm going to sink down. Weight is back in the heels. Breathing in. Breathing out. Doing this at your own pace. Let's do 3 more. You got it. Last one, best one yet. So you can really feel those glute muscles working here. And then I'm just going to come to stand and walk it out. Marching in place. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Doesn't matter how fast, doesn't matter how high. Walking in place. All right, so what would happen if we added all of those things together? The tiptoes, the crane, and the chair pulse. Oh my gosh, my mind is exploding. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to bring my arms at my sides, those little penguin arms, and I'm going to sink down into my knees and shift my weight back. So here I am. And as I come up, I'm going to bring my arms up, float up onto my tiptoes, and sink down into my chair. Breathing in. Breathing out, right? Do this at your own pace. If you need to hold onto your chair, that's great. You can do one arm at a time. Maybe if you're sitting, you just do the arm portion. Good, 2 more. Knowing you can stop and relax anytime you need to. All right, I'm just coming to stand and I'm going to walk it out again. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So that was fun. I really liked that, and I've been doing that on my own for the past couple days, just really enjoying thinking about how it would look to see all of you doing those movements at the same time on my screen, and I have to say, it was fabulous. All right, taking a little sip of water. We're going to step the right foot forward and bring the left foot back at an angle and sink into this right leg. You might have the chair here, you might be holding onto the chair the whole time. If you feel unsteady in this stance, walk the right foot to the right a little bit. So we want a nice wide base for this, especially because we're about to add a twist. So I'm going to bring both arms straight out in front of me. And I'm going to twist my body to the right and bring my right arm behind me. So opening to the right and then closing the palms together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, open, twist to the right. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Strong through both legs. Inhale. And exhale. Bending into that right leg. We'll do one more. Open. And close. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to shorten the stance a little bit. So option to have the hands on the hips or hold the chair in front of you or interlace the fingers behind the back, depending on how that feels for you. I'm just going to take some pyramid pulses here. So I'm going to be reaching my heart forward and folding forward a little bit and coming right back up. So I'm stretching the back of that right leg. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take one more. Nice and easy, letting go of the arms. And I'm going to start to bring the weight into my right foot. I'm just going to step that left foot up, lift the arms, and come right back down. Step that left foot up, step it back. So I'm stepping up and I'm stepping back. It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be loose. It could be sloppy. One more. I might hold and then relax that down. Walk it out. Dance it out as we'll come to the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back at an angle. Nice wide base, right? So walk the left foot to the left as you sink into that left knee and squeeze the right glute muscle. So here we are in a familiar pose. If you come to the yoga classes, this is our Warrior One foundation. But now we're going to bring the arms forward, palms touch each other. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to twist to the left and bring that left arm behind you. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, left arm twist open. Breathing in. Breathing out, your own pace. Last one, inhale forward. You guys are doing great. And exhale. Beautiful. And now I'll bring my hands to my hips. Shorten my stance. Hands could be on the hips, or I might interlace my arms behind my back, or I could use my chair in front of me. If I'd like to take a little dip here, so I'm folding forward, reaching with my heart, and coming back up. You've got it, Ruth. That's beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out. And we'll take one more little dip. All right, coming up, letting go of the arms, being loose, being sloppy. I'm going to bring the weight into that left foot. I'm going to step the right foot up, bring it right back down. Step that right foot up, bring it back down. Stay safe above all. If you feel like you need stability, you can grab onto your chair. I might try to stay lifted and hold for a millisecond. This last one. All right, guys. Beautiful. Walk it out. Take a down dog, take a sip of water, whatever you need. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of a wider stance, and I'm just going to circle my hips. If you've come to Rami's class, the Tai Chi class, we did this for a solid 3 minutes. Just this. And it was the very first movement to warm up with. And I felt like really bored at the time. And then I realized how good it was for me and how good I felt to be able to do the whole class from this foundation of, feeling warmed up in my hips and also noticing my core. So I'll come back the other direction. Circling my hips. All right, and then I'm going to come back, and now I'm going to just move from side to side. Weight will come into the right leg, weight will come into the left leg, and you could stay just doing this, right? So my knee bends on either side. So I might get a little stretch here. Or you could add James's punching bag, right? So I'm going to bring my arms in front of me, and I'm going to roll them around so you can get a little close-up vision of that. I'm just moving my arms as I lean from side to side. Boom, 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 boom. You can go as slowly or as quickly as you like. Breathing, don't forget to breathe. All right, I'm going to change the direction of my fists. Going the other way. Well, that's hard. Breathing. One more on each side. You got this. All right, let's take a stretch. So I have a wide-legged stance, and I'm going to take my hands and slide them down my legs, tucking my chin, nice flat back. I don't have to go very far before I feel a stretch. If I feel like I need stability, I'll hold onto my chair or something that's nearby. Getting a wide-legged forward fold. And slowly making my way up I'm still in my wide stance, and I'm going to reach and grab again. I'm reaching and grabbing onto balance, grabbing onto strength, endurance, bringing it in. One more on each side, and then I'm going to throw away the things I don't want. Throwing away insomnia, stress. Maybe I go a little faster with that. Fingertips are flicking, imaginary water. Getting rid of it. All right, you've got it, Bettina. I can keep up with you today, or tonight, I should say. All right, now with the reach and grab, I could just do the reach and grab again, or I could add a foot movement. So as I reach to the right, I'm going to step my right foot behind me and touch down. Reach to the left, left foot touch down behind me. So I'm reaching, and there's a little bit of a balance and coordination component in this. Reaching and grabbing, hugging it in, pulling it in. I got it. All right, Beth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a breather. Take the hands to the chair, walk yourself back. Take a breath or 2 or 3. All right, and then I'm coming back up. And we're going to do one more, building up to a full whole body motion. So this is a little tricky, but I think you're going to like it. It involves twisting and it involves balancing at the same time, but let's get there slowly. So I'm going to reach my right arm straight out. I'm going to turn my torso to the left, and the left arm is coming behind me. I come back to center, both arms are down at my sides. Now I'm going to twist to the left arm forward, right arm back, and releasing to center, both arms at the side. So we're twisting to the side, arms reach, and coming back to center. Twisting to the right, arms releasing down. Find like one thing to focus on when you move your head. So I'm moving my head and I'm finding one thing, and then I'm coming back to center and I'm finding another thing. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to do one more on each side so you can feel that nice twist in the torso. All right. Now, if I were out on a walk and I were walking along with my opposite arm, opposite leg, I'm marching in place and my knees might get a little bit higher. And what would happen if I let my back arm reach to the back? So now we're adding that component we were just doing. We were twisting, but we're also marching. And if we're holding it, we're balancing. Now go nice and slow and find that 1 or 2 things to focus on. And maybe you don't move your head all that much. You might be able to hold. Play around with it. Make it your own. Maybe you just want to bring the hands to the hips and try standing on one leg. Your arms are getting tired. One more on each side. Maybe you hold it. Beautiful. I'm going to take one more wide-legged forward fold. Nice wide stance. Hands can slide down the legs. Flat back, tuck the chin. Easy breaths. Make your way up nice and slow. Take that sip of water. have a little seltzer coconut water mix. And we will come to sit. If you're not already there, come to sit. All right. That was better than a walk for me. Let's take the right ankle over the left knee. If it's easy, I might even take off my shoe and give my right foot a little massage. Right? If not, I could massage my calf or my shin. Give my right leg a little love here. Maybe you want to tap the bottom of the foot. Something that Rami was talking about being good for peripheral neuropathy. And then I'll go ahead and come into my hip stretch just by leaning forward a little bit and determining how far I want to go here. There's no end destination. I do want to keep a flat back. So if you're somebody who immediately tucks the chin and rounds the back here, let's try to lift up out of this and reach forward with the heart. Soften your shoulders. Find your breath. It's a big stretch. You got it. One more breath. And then we'll sit up. Cross that knee all the way over so that right knee is on top. And we might circle that right ankle a few times. And then I'm sitting up as tall as I can, taking a breath in. As I exhale, I'm going to twist to the right. As I breathe in, I'm getting a little taller. As I breathe out, I might twist a little deeper, but it's still a very gentle twist. Slowly coming back to center. And switching sides. I'll take my left ankle over my right knee. If you want to take off your shoe, that's an option. Massage the bottom of the left foot or just grab onto a part of the left leg. And bring a little self-touch, self-healing into this today. We'll come into our, with a little tapping first. If you want to do some tapping. It's like, hello, foot, wake up. And then I'll grab onto my shin and reach my heart forward. Come into the hip stretch on this side. It could feel a little bit different. Just do what feels best for you. We're breathing. Letting my shoulders relax. I could even close my eyes. And go ahead and sit up when you're ready. Cross the knee over and circle that left ankle a few times. I'm taking a big breath in, sitting up really tall. As I exhale, twisting to the left. My hands can be in support of the twist. Breathing in, nice and tall. Breathing out, twisting deeper. One more breath. And then slow return to center. Maybe you want to interlace the fingers and push the hands away, juice up the fingers a little bit. Maybe you want to lift those arms up one last time. Take a really big stretch. Move the body in any way that would feel good to you. Anything you feel like we missed. And then we'll close our session with some breathing, just like we started. So I'm going to challenge you, my friends, to take 10 breaths in a row with me. So let's go ahead and find the feet on the earth, the seat in the chair. You could come to the very back of the chair and let yourself rest a little bit. Let yourself relax a little bit. Take the glasses off if that would feel good. And purposefully setting aside this next 10 breaths to integrate all that we have just done and allow my body to rest and receive the nourishment of breath. Closing my eyes and just drinking that breath in nice and easy. See if you can maybe count inwardly to yourself. Inhale 2, exhale 2, until you reach the number 10. Allow the belly to be soft. Fill up the belly with your breath. And know that you are a part of a community of friends looking to support one another's healing process, one another's recovery process, growth process. So together as a community, we'll take one more breath in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. And if you want to rub the hands and just come back into it slowly, cover the eyes, roll the eyes around, massage the face. Very good, my friends. I will say thank you so much for flowing with me today. That was so much fun. We'll have chair yoga on Monday, and then the following weekend is the Ed Forum. So we will have a virtual chair yoga class, community class. We'll do some standing as well, and that's going to be on Saturday, May 4th, at 3:30 Pacific time. So that would be 6:30 East Coast time. So I hope to see you, and then we'll all be traveling back. So keep your eyes peeled for stuff coming in via email, and we'll see you when we see you. Thanks so much, guys.